I just love to be the change that I want to see. So I won't complain if I don't have a solution. My major is economics with an emphasis in accounting and business administration. I plan on going to graduate school, getting a CPA and an MBA. When I first came to Tougaloo, I said I wasn't going to do SGA. I wasn't going to be a student leader, anything like that. But I think this is just something that I like to do.
I know a little bit about the struggle of making the work that you do behind the scenes really be received in front. So I do think that our student leaders are very good.
When I ran for vice president, when Alvin came and put the results on the board and I saw that I had won, that was like a big moment for me. The bulk of the position is being the chairperson over the Student Activities Council. A lot of people always say that school is boring, so that falls on me, like why we don't have any events, and it's a lot. It's also people on the other side saying that they're having fun here and that they like the events that are being thrown. So the people that say they are bored, don't like what's going on, I ask them for their input in future events.
For student leaders to get improved, they have to listen, and they have to take their constructive criticism.
What motivates me is my peers, my friends. When something comes together and it just looks great, and all the compliments you receive, and it makes you smile, happy. It makes me keep going.
You never know who's talking to who's saying, hey, this idea is great, we should try it.
I read the handbook thoroughly so I can know what we can and cannot do. So I read that you can start a petition to get anything on campus or something in the handbook changed. My sophomore year, I started a petition to get the mailroom hours changed. And they didn't change drastically, but now they moved from like 1 hour out the whole day to 4 hours a day.
You don't even have to be a member of the student government association to make change, but when you are a member of the student government association, it's literally your job to make changes that students want to see.
They always tell us we want to boost school morale, which boosts enrollment, all of that, but if people come on a tour and they don't see anyone outside, they're gonna be like, do people even go here? And people love to sit outside, but they don't want to sit on the grass. So I was like, we can get benches outside. One way SGA has helped me in real life, when I applied for my internship on the coast, he asked, when was I ever in a position where I had to make a decision that wouldn't necessarily like go over good with the masses, and how did I handle it? And being in SGA, you have to do that a lot. So it really helped me with my answer into getting that internship. Don't let the fear of losing yourself stop you from helping other people, because it's not just you helping, you have a whole association. So you can take time back that you need for yourself. My ultimate goal in life is to help people.
As long as I can make Tougaloo or any institution or place that I go better than it was when I got there, or better for the people that's gonna come behind me, like that's all that I care about. No matter how small it is, if I could just help one person, whether it's just holding a door open for them, that's really what motivates me, you know, every day, is to just see a smile on somebody's face because you helped them. With this new position that I have, everyone looks to me for answers, but I'm not a type of person that I'm gonna just give everybody things to do. We're gonna work together because at the end of the day, we all are a team. And we all are, you know, trying to reach the same goal. So I honestly don't even see myself as a leader. I just do what I feel I'm supposed to do. That's it.
We see those people that's doing underground work, and it's coming up, it's like, man, I've been watching them work. It's like planting a tree. I've been seeing you constantly dig that hole for so long, and most people are like, oh, they're never planted, but when that tree it flourishes and it becomes a big tree, you're like, wow, this is the work they really did.
I'm really going where life takes me right now. It's not what I want to do, it's what I'm supposed to be doing. So I really just keep praying, and wherever God leads me, that's where I'm gonna go.
And it's more of like a person that don't give themselves pats on the back, and not saying, oh, I did this. That's the type of leaders that we really need.
To me, a position doesn't really matter. As long as you put the work in, I feel like that's what matters.
When you tell me I can't do something, I'm going to do it and show you I can do it 10 times better. My job is basically to, I would say, boost the morale around campus. So if I'm happy, you know, maybe the students, they'll see and bounce off my energy. People are like my passion. I love to help people. I hate seeing people sad. I'm always trying to figure out the next way to get somebody to come out their room and just have a good time.
If somebody came and had a good time, the event was a success. It might not have been exactly what you wanted it to be, but it's not about you.
If you have people who are always just talking down or in a bad mood, you feel that energy and it just comes up on you. Being around positive people and that push you to be your very best person, it just lights a fire underneath you to say, oh, someone else believes in me. I believe in myself and I'm going to go achieve what I want. So when I came here, it was basically getting a group of friends who also had the same dreams as me. So we kind of bounced ideas off each other, we were going to get to that position. I was like, this is the year that I step out my comfort zone. If I do something, I don't like to lose, I don't like to fail, but I just said to myself I needed to get out of the mindset. If it happened, it happened, and I just kind of went out on a whim. I got the answer I was hoping for, and I just knew like all the hard work and preparation paid off for it. I love to come up with these crazy ideas and execute it and show the students on campus that it's possible.
A lot of times people don't realize how much work goes into some of the events that happen. That first event that you have where you put all your stuff into it, all your effort, and then people don't really show up, it can hit kind of hard. And it takes a real servant leader to not take that disappointment.
I feel like my favorite moment would have had to been Midnight Madness. Just the amount of people that just came out for an event that I feel like I put so much work into, it just kind of warmed my heart that the campus like really did support me. Never underestimate your power on campus or your influence on campus, because you never know. Like even like this person who probably thinks no one knows her name, you probably know everything about her. Or just the girl that could be just saying hey to everybody every day. She might be the hey girl, but she has a positive influence on campus. If I got one person to say that you made my day better, or you made my experience here at Tougaloo the best it could be, I would be satisfied with my time here.
Knowledge is power, power equals success, and success prohibits one from living a life of poverty. I'm a junior biology major here at Tougaloo College. I hail from the Mississippi Delta, Greenville, Mississippi. When I first got on campus, I thought I was going to be very reserved to myself and in my books. But once I started getting out in the campus community, people started to reach out to me. They started to see things in myself that I didn't see. And so I just took a leap of faith. I'm always eager to learn. So a lot of these organizations on the campus gives you that opportunity to learn. It gives you the opportunity to network and build. I always knew that I did not want to live the life of poverty, so I would do anything by any means necessary to become successful. You have to have a strong faith, family, friends, and just members around you who is as passionate about the same work that you do. When you're passionate about something and you're not doing it for fame or for monetary things, it just comes natural, and it's something that you enjoy doing. I love to travel, and I knew that there were some opportunities that were on this campus that would allow me to do that. So my first international experience, I traveled to Seoul, South Korea. I'm a former intern of the United States Labor Against the War, better known as U.S. Law. And while I was in South Korea, did a little organizing, heating on the grounds, grassroots organizing, and speaking with other youth in South Korea and how they organize in their communities. And we participated in rallies and protests. So it was a great experience, and I learned a lot.
Behind closed doors, you never know what meeting is going on, or you never know what work is being presented while others are on the other side looking unaware.
My second international experience, I went to Accra, Ghana. I loved it. This was more of a biology aspect experience. It was through the Brown Tougaloo partnership. It was the Brown MERT program, which sadly to announce is no longer being funded. But I had the opportunity to conduct research with a nonprofit organization in Accra. And I love nonprofits. I do a lot of work with nonprofits in the States. And the organization was the Center for Learning and Childhood Development. And what we did was we worked with mothers and family members of children who suffered with learning disabilities and cerebral palsy, autism, Down syndrome, and trying to help those family members and mothers find the necessary resources such as educations, hospitals, facilities that were near to them, especially in such a developing country. That was some work that I really enjoyed, and of course community service. These opportunities are good because it's like one thing leads to another. And when you find those certain topics or you look at the certain things that are happening in the world and it just pisses you off, then it just gives you that drive to like, I want to fix this. There's something that needs to be done about this, and you act accordingly.
What makes Tougaloo unique, students really do have a voice here. We're really sent out into the world with this message that although I come from a small place, I can make change.
I really enjoyed Africa, and I hope to travel to more of the countries there. I could say that I'm a pretty good organizer, as my friends and members say. I love my calendar. I make sure I keep this, and this. I never try to overwork myself, schedule accordingly, and try to make sure that I'm at everything supporting everybody. My ability to be organized and manage my time has really, really helped me being the president of such a renowned organization. I pretty much am a very outspoken. I have become very outspoken. I'll be true with you. I haven't always been outspoken, but I've become a very outspoken, proud Black woman. I'm woke, as my generation would say. I just love meeting new students, especially the underclassmen under me who reach out to me, who are fearful of new positions or becoming a campus leader, and I love it when they reach out to me and we have conversations and I'm able to make a difference or give them a piece of advice.
If you want to really involve yourself, you want to get in where, okay, this group of people is really quiet, let me go over there and sit with them for a day. Or that person haven't said and they look lonely, let me go talk to them and give them inspiration.
I was just reaching out to some of the underclassmen because I'm going into my senior year, I'll be graduating soon, and I'm trying to find those young leaders who's willing to keep this organization up and afloat, because I'm not one to just, come here, serve my time and just leave and then all things fall apart. So it really just, I know it warms my heart, when I'm reaching out to the young leaders and trying to figure out who wants to take that next step, take that leap of faith that I took and willing to hold up an organization. It can be difficult, but it comes with its rewards.
Student leaders are all over the place. Sometimes you recognize them because they'll be in big places. Sometimes you don't see them because they're ducked off in the corner taking care of business. But Tougaloo has a whole lot of us.
She was a hard-working student. She was persistent. She was organized. Those are the top three things. She was a hard worker, she's persistent, and she's organized. My persistence and my ability to just keep going no matter what. And sometimes I really have to sit back and think, like, what keeps me going? Like, how do I keep myself sane in all the madness that's going around us today? I would say my drive to just want to be successful, just wanting to find my purpose, because my biggest fear is not being able to find my purpose and fulfill it in life. My mother, she's done phenomenal things, raising 3 children and still being the successful woman that she is. So I would definitely say my mother inspires me. Deatrice Roberts, she's a former faculty member at Tougaloo College, and I traveled to Seoul, South Korea with her. And she's been a mentor since then, so she's definitely someone that I look up to and that I aspire to be one day.
My cousin, she's pretty much like my sister, lived with us majority of my life, and she inspires me just to become this self-independent woman. Like, she's been on her own, going hard, working since she could get a job. And I feel like she's just living her best life the way she wants.
My mom, cause she's just a fighter. Like, she's been through a lot and she's fought through a lot. And she's not even supposed to be here right now. Like, she was supposed to be gone a long time ago, and she's still here fighting. So she's number one. And number two is the national director for the NAACP for the Youth and College Division. Her name is Tiffany Lofton, and she's just like a very motivational person. Whenever I'm down or just need somebody to talk to, all I gotta do is call her, and it's like she always just knows what to say.
My inspiration would be my ultimate goal. That's what inspires me to do what I do.
Everybody that walks Tougaloo College campus inspires me. And even those that I don't know, freshmen that I don't know, faculty members or teachers or professors I've never taken, everyone inspires me, because I feel like without this school, I don't know, if I would have able to have all of these opportunities.